and said, "Truly I say to you, unless you are converted and become like children, you will not enter the kingdom of heaven." And said, "Truly I say to you, unless you are converted and become like children, you will not enter the kingdom of heaven." Greeting, guys. It is me again with the message of the kingdom of heaven. Guys, as we all know, this is the only message that Jesus is interested in. The only message he was interested in, and the only message when he sits there and smiled is this message of the kingdom of heaven. You understand? So we want him to smile. We don't want him to frown. We want him to smile, guys. So it is important that we also preach it, guys. I'm trying to collect as many as possible while I still have the time, because guys, we don't know what tomorrow holds. Nevertheless, I want to make sure that I collect as much as possible so that you will be convinced, so that you will go out there and make sure you don't take the message of the beast. Guys, it's enough, guys. I know this will never stop, guys. I know the message of the beast will never stop, because Jesus said it will never stop. But he also said that until this message of the kingdom of heaven has reached the all earth, then he will come. Guys, are you like me? Do you want someone who speaks the message that speaks to your spirit? No, like I'm asking, do you want someone who also speaks a message that speaks to your spirit? Then I'm sure you want Jesus. Guys, I want Jesus. Guys, when I open TV, when I radio, when I read books written by pastors, it's these 5 steps to becoming rich, 5 steps to be successful on earth. Hello. You know, so I want someone who will speak something and I'll be so happy. You know, I said earlier that now I usually watch these dramatized gospels. You know, the word for word dramatized gospels. I watch them and I listen to a person who plays the part of Jesus, and I'm like, yeah, yes, that's what I want to hear. Yes, the person is not preaching themselves. I don't know how much they know of God's word, but because it's a word for word dramatized gospel, I know it's coming from Jesus. Then that makes me happy. At least let me hear someone. I can't go to church. I can't hear the message of God. I only hear steps to becoming rich, successful, carry this, carry that, carry this, carry. I want someone to speak the message that Christ spoke. It's simple as that, guys. So you are like me. You also want that. And Jesus, guys, is the only guy who can do that, guys. Pastors have proven that to us. They've taken the message of the beast. You go to church, it's money. You go to church, it's earthly blessings. You go to church, it's riches. They've proven that they don't want us to hear the message of Christ. So there's nothing we can do about it. At the end of the day, guys, the only thing you can do for a person is to give information. You can't force them. I want the message of Christ. I can't force it out of them. So Jesus must come back, and he gave us the equation, the science equation, if I must, for him to come. So I want him to come. I want to hear someone preaches the message of the kingdom of heaven. It's simple as that, guys. So I'm trying to collect as much as possible, as much whenever I see, oh, well, there's another one, let me convince, I'm going to convince, because maybe you won't even know how to start it when you try to preach it, So if you don't know, guys, it's simple, guys, or if you are scared, because the message of the peace is prevailing and has prevailed, so everyone is expecting it. So maybe you are scared. That's why I said I'm not scared of anyone. I'm only scared of going to hell. I'm not scared of people. There's no one here on earth that I'm scared of. You understand? I'm only scared of that man upstairs who can put me to hell if I disobey his command. You understand? So I am here for you. You just download this and give it to them. They will hear. They will hear this message. It doesn't matter, guys. I did not monetize it. You understand? So I'm not after money. I'm not getting anything from it. I just want people to hear it, because I'm also selfish, guys. I want Jesus to come back. To be honest with you, I'm selfish. I don't know, because if you are selfish like me, you'll do the same thing. Maybe I'm wrong by being selfish. I'm selfish though, because I want to hear the message of Christ. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty for the word of God. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. I can't find it in churches. It's nowhere to be found. Wherever I go, it's money, riches, blessings. Money, riches, blessings. I'm thirsty. I must be honest with you, guys. I'm doing this for selfish reasons. I'm doing this for selfish reasons. I want my Lord to come back and preach the message of the kingdom of heaven, a message that makes me happy, a message that makes my spirit happy, because the message that the pastors are preaching in churches is in line with my flesh. It makes my flesh happy. My flesh is dead. So if you are like me, so if you are scared to also tell people the ways of the kingdom of him, it doesn't matter, guys. You just give them this audio. You download it for them. There's no money to be gained in this message. It's just like that. I did not monetize this podcast and the teachings as well on the other side. I did not monetize them because it's not about money. You understand? I want to make sure that Christ come back now, guys. I'm selfish. Nevertheless, here, just saying that unless we are converted and become like children, we'll never enter his kingdom. Why did he use the word children, guys? Children, guys, they obey their parents no matter what. No matter how wrong they are, they don't know. They believe that their parent is right in what they are saying. Even if you abuse them, they're still going to, you understand, obey you. So here, Jesus, guys, we're seeing Jesus. Jesus obeys the Father. He even goes to the cross, is crying and says, Father, let this cup be taken away from me, but not as you will, but as you will. You understand? He's saying, I don't want to go to the cross anymore. It's painful, but because you want me to do, I will do it. You understand? The guy is banged. They're doing whatever. They're mocking him. He's taking it all in. Why? Because he's obeying the Father. He's preaching a message that he knew that it was not lucrative. You understand? There was no money in it. It was not lucrative at all. But he preached it because he wanted to make the Father happy. You understand? So we also are to become like children unless we become like children. You understand? And obey the Father. Guys, if we say he's our Father, then we will obey him. You see, guys, I'm not perfect. But once I know the truth, because I'm scared of dying spiritually, I know that Adam died spiritually there in the Garden of Eden because he sinned. So the blood is available. And now Jesus' blood is only available for sins committed in ignorance. Guys, I know the truth. You understand? So I stay away from things that I know I shouldn't do. You understand? Because if I continue, I will die spiritually. You understand? Because, guys, I love my Father. I want to be with my Father. I love my Lord. I want to be with my Lord. You understand? And if I sin, I will lose them. You know, so I obey them. I try as much as I can to obey them. And I also get teachings to make sure that I understand how I'm going to obey them. Because, guys, you see, with teachings, even if you know that you shouldn't love things of the world, you need to know why you shouldn't in order to cooperate. That's why I also made those teachings in order for people to also understand why they are not to do whatever. You understand? Because people don't understand why I shouldn't love money. You know, my nephew was asking me, why you saying God doesn't want us to love money because there's nothing wrong with it. He created it. I'm saying, no, it didn't come from him. You understand? It came from the kingdom of darkness. He's still young anyway. I couldn't explain in ways that he could understand. Nevertheless, you know, so those teachings, they make you understand why you shouldn't love the things of the world. Because you're like, I'm in the world. He created the world. Why he doesn't want me to love the world? You understand? So those teachings are for that. So if you are a child, you need teachings. You also need to understand why you shouldn't. Because God's commands, guys, the honest truth, guys, let me be honest, let me be frank here. Those laws are difficult. I mean, obeying this man's laws, this man is difficult. You know, you're not supposed to have sex outside marriage. You're not supposed to love money. You're not supposed to love things of the world. You guys, like, do not. It's like the guy is rhyming. So many do not. You understand? So you need to understand why you shouldn't. So I prepared those teachings as well because they help me. Big time. You understand? It's very important. They are harsh. They are hard. You know, only a person who understands the kingdom of heaven will understand those teachings because they are hard, they are harsh. And Jesus will often tell the people in Israel, he says, the reason you can't take my teachings is because I told you that they were hard. You understand? He told them that I told you that they were hard. And you know, many of his disciples left him. They left Jesus because of his teachings. The ones he did not pick, like the 12, but the others who had followed him, they left because of his teachings. They are hard, very hard. So they are for a person who belongs to the kingdom of heaven. You know, so that is why I made sure that I preach this message. Then I have teachings as well on the side, so that people who already understand the message of the kingdom of heaven will also understand and will not be offended by those teachings because they are hard and very harsh. So guys, we need to be children and obey Jesus. And guys, do you know of blind obedience? That's what is needed. So you go about there. I'm going guys all over the world. The message of the kingdom of heaven. Thank you.